When a strange young man goes toilet in your throat, it's Uncle Scrote.
Good evening, children. It's me, your favourite sickle cell anemia sufferer, Uncle Scrote. Now, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all, because another holiday season has come and gone. And you know what that means, kiddies? It means that another Halloween has come and gone. Unfortunately, I missed this one as I was in the oncology ward getting treatment for a nasty case of inoperable brain cancer. But worry not, little turdlets, for Uncle Scrote isn't going anywhere for another few months at least. And as I tell my wife when I remember her birthday 6 weeks after the fact, better late than never, bitch. So, try to get yourself back into that creepy Halloween mindset. It's February now, so April is just around the corner, which means that it's almost Easter, and that's kind of festive. So prepare yourselves for another spooky Halloween Easter Jesus zombie bedtime story with Uncle Scrote.
Right.
What?
Toby's pooped himself.
What?
Toby's pooped himself.
Well, clean it yourself.
Well, I have to go out. Can you come down and clean it?
No, I'm always cleaning it.
Well, that's not true. Can you come down and give me a hand?
Well, you wanted it, didn't ya?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that...
Well, you named him.
So?
So?
Yeah, so what?
So he's yours.
Well, he's yours too. Come
Well, I'm
on.
recording. No, you clean it.
Come on, give me a hand.
No, you clean it.
I really wish you
God.
could get up out of that chair.
Dogs. Can't live with them, but sometimes you have no choice because you're married to one.
Excuse me?
Nothing, sweetheart. Nothing, my pearl.
Oh, all right.
Jesus, where was I? Oh, yes. Relax your holes, children, and get into that docile Halloween mindset. For this is a particularly tasty morsel written long ago. It is called The Curse of Creepy Mansion. Cue scary music. A long time ago, in a country far, far away, little Billy Bumfuck was walking alone through a cold, dark, spooky forest. We're off to a good start. He was on his way to his great-great-grandfather's house, you see, for the holidays, and all he could think of as he walked down the dark, wet, misty road was the hot, steamy cock roast waiting his arrival. Billy's grandfather couldn't do much in his old age. He was 107 and he couldn't control his piss, but he could roast a great cock. Billy had tasted his grandfather's hot, savoury cock meat every year since he was 5, and the thought of the succulent meal made him wet in the mouth and wet in the pants. Now, Billy was not a bright boy, and his severe mental retardation had particularly affected his decision-making skills. For instance, when his mother had told him to pack a warm winter coat for the cold mountain weather, Billy had opted instead to travel naked, but for a pair of strangely moist trousers. And when the taxi driver in town had offered him a short ride to his grandfather's mansion, Billy, of course, instead opted to walk through the creepy rape forest. Billy saw no problem with this, and his thirst for adventure was matched only by his complete and utter obliviousness to the rape demons hiding in the trees around him. But Billy was not about to be put off by a few dozen rape demons. They were far from the most unpleasant thing Billy would encounter in his short, pathetic life. So Billy made his merry way through the forest, accepting the penetrations with aplomb until, sure enough, rising from the horizon in front of him were the spires of his great-great-grandfather's great-great mansion. Excuse me. Oh, fuck me. The chemotherapy really wreaks havoc upon your body, children. I do not recommend it. If you have cancer, suck it up and die like a hero rather than a coward, Billy stepped up to the door of the mansion and rang the bell. Suddenly, from deep inside the house, a howling, ghostly, terrifying voice bellowed out to Billy. "Let yourself in, you cunt." And Billy did. The great oak doors parted for him like his mother's thighs on a Sunday afternoon, and Billy stepped inside the cavernous entry hall. A disgusting odour permeated the room, and Billy shat himself in fear then and there, as a river of terrible brown filth ran down Billy's thighs. His great-great-grandfather shuffled in from a nearby door. "Oh, Billy, I didn't know it was you. You'll have to excuse me. I just pooped myself," the old man exclaimed. "It's okay, grandfather," Billy replied. "So did I." And they burst into laughter. Billy embraced his grandfather before slipping in a pool of watery diarrhea at his feet. They fell together, laughing still, and wrestled playfully, rubbing their asses together like they used to do when Billy was a young boy. "Oh, Billy, this is just how I remembered it," smiled his grandfather. "Or at least it would be, if I wasn't dead." Billy screamed like a little bitch, and a violent wind swept the room, and in the distance Selena Gomez could be heard moaning in ecstasy. The doors and shutters clanged and bashed, and Billy spun around frantically. When he turned back, his great-great-grandfather was gone, and all that remained of the encounter was that weird old person smell, like the scent of your dad's breath. "Fuck me!" cried Billy, as another turd fell heavily from his arse. "How many more dead grandparents can I have?" Billy turned and fled from the house in fear, out the large oak doors, and down the gravel path, and into the rapey woods. And as he ran, he heard the sound of footsteps keeping pace behind him. He stopped like a dumb fuck and turned around to see who was there, but there was no one to be seen. He heard a bang to his right, and a rustle to his left, and Billy spun, but there was no one there either. "That's good," thought Billy. "I'd have been in real trouble if a ghost was following me." And he walked home safely. The end. Ooh, now wasn't that a chilling tale, my tasty little tadpoles? Yes, you're hungry for more, aren't you? You greedy little sluts. Well, it's done. It's finished. Until next year, if I'm even alive by then. Huh? You didn't think of that now, did you? No. You just take and take, you dirty, greedy little trollops. But that's okay, because Uncle Scrote will live forever in your hearts and farts and in your sexual parts. Until next time, children, beware of the red rocket.
When a strange young man goes toilet in your throat, it's Uncle Scrote.